Hello everyone, Carson here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1340 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for February 18th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1340. I'm gonna start with the word grunt. Okay, got the N yellow, so this letter goes somewhere else in this word. It could end with an N, EN, or it could be IN, or ON. Any words like that? Even UN. Oh wait, why don't I just try the NCH ending pattern? For example, punch. Okay, it was not. Um, every letter I've guessed, apart from N, are not part of the word. You know, one option I have not considered is SN. Smoke. No, sorry. SN, not SM. Um, hmm. If it starts with an S, it could be nosy. Oh wait, nosy is spelled like this, isn't it? Never mind. What could it be? I can try 7. Still have not placed the N, and I know that there is only one E in this word. Now, I think it's most probably gonna start with N. If not, it could only begin with a vowel. Enjoy. That actually might be it. You know what? Since enjoy is the only word that I see for now, I'm just gonna guess it. Never mind, but I did place the N as the second letter. I is the only possible letter which can go before the N. So I N what? INE? In bed? Nah. Infant. Oh, it could also be KN. Knife. Damn, I did not consider KN because KN is rather um it's not really that common. It's a less frequent used double consonant, so that's why I did not consider that. So KN is also possible, apart from IN. So it should be knife. No, it's not. Oh dear. It's not even KN. It is actually IN. Wait, what? It's gonna be like this, isn't it? Oh, finally. Got today's Wordle answer indie in 6 tries. Now, of course, I don't use this word often in daily life, so did not visualize this word. The tricky part is the N being second, and there has to be either a vowel or S, G, or K for it to be paired up with the N. Other letters just would not work. And the ending part was actually quite tricky as well, because IE ending. You don't really think of words that end in IE. So yeah. So I think that this word is not easy to guess at all. So I'm glad that I did not fail at the end. Took me quite some time, but eventually Got there? Guess today's Wordle answer indie in 6 tries. Well, I'll take it as long as it's not a fail. Alright. This is Wordle number 1340. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is February 18th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. These threes force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 2. These threes point right, and these threes point down. This 4 points left and this 4 points up. So in block 1, the digit 4 is forced into row 2. Okay, these 5s point left, and these 5s point down. I also see that in row 3, 5 is a missing digit, and these open cells see 5. So in row 3, the digit 5 is forced into one of these two cells. And because 5 is guaranteed into one of these two cells, no other open cells in block 2 can contain a 5, because they must appear in one of these two cells. Okay, I do see something. Oh, well, I'll just put it this way first. These 6s point up, and this cell sees another 6. So in block 3, the digit 6 is forced into this cell. And now, 2 and 9 here point right. But these two digits are still missing from block 3. So 2 and 9 here force both 2 and 9 into the other two open cells in block 3, because they cannot repeat in row 3, so they can only go here. In order to fit both 2 and 9 into block 3, I have to make these two cells reserved for 2 and 9. So this 2-9 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. In other words, this 2-9 pair makes the other three open cells in block 3 a 4-7-8 triple. This cell sees an 8. Okay, and now this 4-7-8 triple works for row 3 as well. So it makes these three cells contain 1, 3, and 5, because they are the other missing digits of row 3. This cell sees 1. Okay, you could have seen the whole thing backwards, which is by first looking at row 3 and saying that these three cells see 1, 3, and 5. So these three cells have to be reserved for 1, 3, and 5 in order to fit these three digits into row 3. So this 1, 3, 5 triple makes these three cells contain 4, 7, and 8. And at last, place the 6 and the 2-9 pair. So the order of spotting the ends does not matter, because if you spot one of them, you're going to spot the whole chain. You're going to spot the whole thing. So just use whichever one you see first, and it will have the same outcome. So no need to worry about that. So we do have this one pointing left, forcing the digit 1 into row 1 in block 1. Okay, this 7 points down, and this 7 points left. So in block 7, the digit 7 is forced into row 7, and then these 7s point right. Alright, I did say a lot of 7s in that sentence. So just to be clear, I'll repeat it very slow again, so that you can, catch up if you didn't. So basically, because of these 7s, the digit 7 in block 7 is forced into row 7. So 7s go here. These 7s point right. Okay, so that's basically what I said. These 8s point left, and this cell sees another 8. So in block 4, the digit 8 is forced into this cell, and then these 8s point up. Hmm. Um. All right. So there are five missing digits in block one. I've marked down three of them. So 5 and 7. Oh wait. After I place this 8, I can actually immediately make this cell a 5 because this 8 removed one of the two markings for 5. So after that happened, I can immediately make the other one, I mean the other cell containing the only marking left, a 5. So yeah, supported by these 5s, of course. The markings are just for more efficient and faster solve. So yeah. Alright, so these 5s force the digit 5 into one of these two cells in block 1. And this 7 points up, so 7 goes into one of these three cells, and that is all the missing digits marked in block 1. Um, Alright, there's 6 points left and there's 6 points down, so in block 4, the digit 6 is forced into row 6. Oh, okay, I see it. In row 9, 2 and 7 are missing digits. These open cells see both 2 and 7. So in order to fit both 2 and 7 into row 9, I have to make these two cells reserved for 2 and 7. So this 2-7 pair eliminates all other digits from row 9 and block 9 because they apply to both row 9 and block 9 because they both lie in the same row and are in the same block. So firstly, this 2-7 pair makes the other three open cells in row 9 a 3-5-9 triple. These two cells see another 3, and of course 3 cannot go into the 2-7 pair. So in row 9, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, leaving behind a 5-9 pair. Okay, all of these 3s force the digit 3 into this cell in block 2, which makes this 1 and a 5 for the triple. And this 5 points back down, forcing this cell to be a 5, and it also eliminates 5 from this cell, so it's 9 and 5 like this for the pair. And now, these 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 1. 5 in this cell is eliminated, so the last 5 in this Sudoku puzzle is forced into this cell. Okay, all 5s are placed, so no need to worry about that digit anymore. Let's move on to something else. For example, this 4 points down, and after the other digits got placed, I can force the digit 4 into this cell in block 8. 4 goes into one of these two cells in block 5. And the missing digits of block 8 are 6 and 8. So these 8s point up. 6 in this cell is eliminated because it sees both of the cells involved in the 6-8 pair, so it's guaranteed to see a 6. So 6 cannot go into this cell, so 6 is forced into one of these two cells in block 5. Alright, this 6-8 pair means that the other three open cells in this column contain 2, 7, and 9. This cell sees 7 and 9. So this cell is forced to be a 2, making the other two cells contain 7 and 9. 7 and 9 go into these two cells, making this cell a 2. And these 2's point up. So these two cells form a 2-8 pair because of these 2's and 8's. In order to fit both 2 and 8 into block 2, I have to make these two cells reserved for 2 and 8. So this 2-8 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells, making the other three open cells in block 2 contain 6, 7, and 9. 6 is forced into the cell. because of course 6 cannot go into the 2-8 pair. This cell sees 6, and this cell also sees 6 from the 6-8 pair down here. So 6 in block 2 is forced into this cell, making this cell 7 or 9 only. And now in row 4, 6 is a missing digit, but these open cells see 6. So only this cell is available for 6 in this row. So 6 is forced into this cell for row 4. And this cell is a 1. Because it's the only other missing digits in column 4, apart from 2 and 8. So it can only be a 1. Could have seen it by these ones. Leaving a 4, 7, 9 triple in block 5, but again, this cell sees both 7 and 9. So this cell is forced to be a 4, making the other two cells 7 and 9. 3 and... okay, 1. 1 and 3 are missing digits of row 4, but this given 1 resolves it. These ones point down, and this cell sees another 1. These 3s point down to force the digit 3 into this cell in block 9, which eliminates 3 from this cell, forcing the digit 3 in this cell in block 7. All 3s are placed, so I can move on to something else. These 7s force the digit 7 into this cell in block 7, so these 7s point up, forcing the digit 7 into this cell in block 1, which makes this cell 9, 7, 9, 2, 8, 2, 1, 4, and 8 based on the markings I've done. It's the same result. It's just that the markings make the Sudoku solve more efficient and faster. So yeah, definitely helps quite a lot. Would definitely recommend doing candidate or pencil marks. Alright, now in column 2, the missing digits are 4, 6, and 9. 4 is forced into this cell, leaving behind a 6, 9 pair. Oh, sorry, 6, 9 pair here. You might have noticed that this 4 removed one of the two possibilities for 6, so I can immediately make the cell a 6, because it's the only remaining marking for 6 in block 4. Supported by these 6s, of course. And after I place the 6, I can place 1 in this cell in block 4. These two cells contain 1 and 2, but this one resolves it. This one points right, so in block 9, 1 is forced into this cell. This cell is a 2 to complete the column, which makes this 9, 7, 9. This is a 4 to complete the row. Alright, 2 and 7 are the missing digits of row 6, but this cell sees a 2. So 7, 2 this way, 8. 2, 7 pair makes the other 3 open cells in block 9 contain 4, 8, and 9. But 8 is forced into this cell. And then this cell sees a 4, so 4 and 9 like this. So basically the Sudoku puzzle is coming to an end, just a few more digits, and the Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in 13 minutes and 20 seconds. So I would say this Sudoku puzzle is about the right difficulty. My approach seemed straightforward, but yeah, I think it's just the right difficulty. I'll go over the key spots as a quick summary. So I think towards the beginning, the 2-9 pair in block 3 was quite crucial. Definitely helped quite a lot, actually. So yeah, first I placed the 6, and then found the 2-9 pair. So this 2-9 pair made these 3 cells contain 4, 7, and 8, which also made these 3 cells a 1, 3, 5 triple. You could have done it the other way round, which is first by looking at row 3 and saying that these 3 cells C, 1, 3, and 5. So these 3 cells form a 1, 3, 5 triple, and then you will get the 4, 7, and 8 in these 3 cells, and at last, placing the 6 and the 2-9 pair. It doesn't matter the order you find the whole chain. If you find one of the ends, you're gonna find the whole thing. You're gonna find the whole chain. So the order doesn't matter, but they have the same outcome. So just use the one that you spot first. Alright, and then another key spot was the 2-7 pair in row 9. Now, I think this was actually the most helpful in terms of progress. So, yeah, because the other open cells in row 9 see both 2 and 7. So these two cells formed a 2-7 pair. So that placed the 3 as well as the 5-9 pair in row 9. And that helped quite a lot, I would say. And yeah, after I got these digits placed, there was the 6-8 pair in block 8, which also applied to column 5. So that helped a bit with up here in block 2. And yeah, like the top 3 rows just got mostly done. So yeah. Well, I think I've gone over most or even all the key spots. Hopefully. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any other questions or difficulties. I'll be glad to reply you. Hopefully this video helped. Today is February 18th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1340 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for today. See you all next time. Bye!